I'll be working at Charles River Associates in DC.
I'm going to be working at Kaiser Associates, which is a strategy consulting boutique in Washington, DC.
I'm deciding between an Amazon operations position and a strategy position at the Beacon Group.
I'll be working at Deloitte Consulting in Boston.
It's a whole acquired skill and requires a lot of advanced practice. So I think in contrast to just general behavioral interviews, you have to do all the behavioral stuff, you have to master that, and then you also have to figure out how to work it into something very technical and problem-solving oriented.
You get a case. You get what is called a case interview, where you'll be tested on your quantitative and your reasoning abilities. You will work through different types of cases with the interviewer, and it's just something you kind of have to prepare for.
They're really trying to figure out how you think, whereas in a typical interview, they're really looking at, are you going to like this job? How well are you going to fit with the company?
What the sort of interviewer is trying to find out is how you approach a problem, how you reason through a specific task, and they're really, I guess, trying to understand how you think and how logical your method of solving something is.
Career planning gave me a book that I read beforehand, and I think that really helped to give me some sort of base or groundwork to go off from.
The best resource when you're getting ready to case interview is, I think, your peers who are going through the same process. So yes, read the books. They are helpful, but make sure that you're really doing a lot of legitimate practice.
Some of the companies will reach out to you and ask you if you'd like to do a practice case before the interview, and I definitely recommend doing that. I thought that was really helpful, and you have to kind of treat that as if it were an interview, and so it's a really good test to see where you're at.
What you learn at Bowdoin and kind of those thought processing skills they'll come out. You have them, it's just practicing them so you know how to do them in the moment. Coming out of my first case interview, I thought I did horribly. And then as I was talking to people, I realized that everyone kind of has that too. So it's almost, they're supposed to be hard.
I definitely had interviews that did not go super well. Mostly they had to do with arithmetic mistakes. I felt that was probably the thing that was most difficult for me. So I would recommend figuring out what your weaknesses are and really honing in on them.
I've definitely had moments where I realized that I kind of screwed up, but I feel like I came back from it. In general, what I try to do during interviews is just slow down and kind of think through everything before I sort of say an answer, and that in general has been helpful.
I think at the beginning I was trying a little bit too hard to sort of mimic what the book said, and I think it is good to know what these companies are looking for and what the book says, but at the end of the day you want to be remembered as they gave this really creative answer, not they gave the answer that everybody else gave.